Okay, welcome everyone to the Iron Ridge Collective. Today is Tuesday, April 7, and we just came off of a 4-day weekend, Easter weekend. So we're glad to bring together your admin from around town, from elementary all the way through to grade 12. And we come together to share information and with some community partners. We're going to hear from some of our community partners today, but it's an opportunity to share some information. If you're watching the recording afterwards, if there's anything you'd like clarifying on or you'd like some more information about, please reach out to the principals of your students' schools. But we know that you're busy. We're going to hop right into it so that we can get moving on our Iron Ridge Collective, and you can get the information of what's going on around the Iron Ridge schools in Blackfalds. So starting with the elementary with our principal, Vicki Celine, and assistant principal, Caitlin Fezzik.
Good afternoon. It's great to be here and be able to give our highlights out. So we have lots going on. Breakfast with the mayor for Snack Attack winners is happening. We're fortunate enough to get a complexity team funded from the government. So as of today, it is up and running with students and groups of kids going in and out. And so that's exciting, and it was great to see. We have some grade 9 leadership students that are coming over and helping in the classrooms. We also have a couple high school students that are doing work experience as well and getting their work experience credits. So that's delightful to see. Celebrations that have happened. We had 100th Day, St. Patrick's Day, and World Down Syndrome Day. Teachers are currently attending new curriculum sessions for social studies. So a couple grades went last week, and we have a couple going this week and next week. And we've been having some Save On Food partnership pizza parties. So whatever class brings in the most receipts with the most amount of money for the month from Save On Foods gets a pizza party at the end of the month. So that's exciting, and it's been a great fundraiser because we get 5% back as a fundraiser from Save On Foods, and it's really helped, and we're going to be getting our first check here this week or next week. So that's great to see, and we'll be putting that out on social media. So coming up, we're excited to have the Junior Campus Band come and perform for us on April 9th. I think there might be some grade 9s in there from the high school too. Celebration of Learning is going to be April 21st and 22nd. So that's a little bit of a change. Usually it's a Tuesday, Thursday. It'll be a Tuesday, Wednesday this year. And Book Fair will be running those evenings as well. We have our Earth Rangers Assembly coming on the 28th, and the 30th is Book Character Day. So we're ready for a great month of April and looking forward to it. Now, if we could just have April showers to bring some May flowers.
Yes, I think we're ready for spring. Everybody is. And I do have Mrs. Celine's permission to say that she has announced her retirement, and a principal has been selected to replace her, and we will be introducing him. He has been officially introduced. He has been introduced to the community through social media, but we will bring him in and check his availability in the next couple, because we only have a couple of Iron Ridge collectives, but we'll be introducing him to our collective and to the community and give people a chance to hear from him. So that will be something. And to you, Mrs. Celine, very big congratulations on your retirement. Super well deserved. Yes, you've been working at this and working with kids for gajillions of years. And
31.
31, there you go.
31
and
years. Yeah.
Well deserved. And I hope you have lots of family time and trips and all sorts of things planned, and maybe some visits, and because I know the kids will miss you. So we're so happy for you, and we will be introducing the new principal in the coming, even though he's already been officially introduced and announced from the division level, but we want to welcome him into the collective and introduce him to the community. So good for you, and happy retirement.
Thank you so much.
And Iron Ridge Intermediate, Lacey Elliott.
All right. Hello, everybody. I just want to start with a big thank you to our grade 4 families. You broke our previous response record of 46 responses to our government assurance survey. And we have now set a new record of 54 responses. So thank you for that. I know it takes a few minutes, but we really appreciate that feedback because that data is what we have to use when we make a strategic plan. So the more data we have, the more reliable it is and the better we can make those decisions. Plus, our grade 4 students were pretty excited last week at the end of the week when we had a big Sunday party for them as a reward for hounding their parents relentlessly enough for us to break our record. So we had an absolute blast with ice cream and all of the Easter themed toppings and weird colored sauces and whipped cream and all of it, and it was so fun. So just a big thank you to all of you for taking the time to do that survey. All other parents and any grade 4 parents who were not able to do that survey, if you watch your emails here in the next week or so, we'll be sending out a link to our local survey. So it's the same questions, but it's distributed via Wolf Creek Public Schools as opposed to the government. So what we do is we take the government survey data and we put it together with the local survey data. So we have even more data to look at. And we set our priority areas in our strategic plans based on what parents are saying we're doing really well, things we can build on from there, and then also areas that we need to improve. And only you can tell us how you feel about that. So watch your emails. It takes a very small amount of time to complete, and you don't have to do one survey for each of your kids. You can just do one for your family. So we can get a little bit of data to help us move forward with some planning this spring as we look ahead to the next school year, which is coming fast. It's crazy. We had a total blast last month with our Crack the Case Literacy Week. A big thank you to any parents that came in as guest readers and any of you who helped put on pancake breakfast for the kids. We had moms all over the building flipping pancakes and serving pancakes. It was just the best day. So big thank you to everybody who made that magic happen. And for any of the literacy themed activities that you might have taken part in at home with your kids, we're always so grateful for that. It is sometimes kind of pushed to the bottom with our busy lifestyles and everybody's activities, but those literacy-based family activities that you can do, it's so valuable for kids no matter how old they are. So thank you so much. We too get to have a performance this week from the junior campus band crew. So always a fun day here. I know it always inspires a lot of our grade 6 kids when they see what they could be part of when they move up into junior high. And so we're really looking forward. Of course, we always love to see our former students when they come back to visit us with the band. So very excited about that. And Rise Aerial is doing a performance here for us as well in an upcoming assembly on April 16th. Just kind of a taste of what they do at Rise Aerial. So we are very thrilled to have them come and perform for us as well. Kind of a nice treat for our students. We have spring pictures on April the 17th. This is the picture day that as a parent, I never remember. And so my kids always look a little bit draggled in all of their spring pictures because I am terrible at remembering that it's happening. So there's your reminder. In case, like me, you need one. On that same day, it's anything but a cup day, fun little spirit day for kids that day. So instead of a water bottle or a cup to drink like their Stanley cup or whatever, they can get creative and bring something else to have their water in. We have a PD day coming up on April 24th, and also our celebration of learning the following week is on the 29th and 30th. That is not like a parent-teacher interview where you have to make an appointment. It's more of a free-flow evening where you'll go into the classrooms and your children are going to lead you through some activities in their classrooms so you can kind of see how they're doing and what they know. Always fun for that one as well. And then we will, with it being spring and with the planning for next year being on the horizon, I just wanted to make a note for all of our parents in the event that you are unaware of how we do things here. Our teachers are going to begin making class lists for next year, and our teachers make those lists. So we see your kids at school. We kind of know who they hang out with in terms of friends, but we also know how they interact with each other in the classroom setting, what their learning needs are, and how to place them effectively in a group. So I just wanted to let people know, because I know sometimes people aren't sure how that's done, and our teachers oversee that process here, and we let them make those decisions for your kids. I think that's it for me. Thank you, Mrs. JB.
All right, awesome. Well, let's move right along to the junior high with Nicole Rowlingson.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. And it's always awesome to get to hear what everybody's up to and what they've been up to. So just very similar themes here. So yes, thank you to all of our parents who did help to complete our survey here back in February, the beginning of March. Our badminton season is well underway. So some tournaments coming up here right away starting this week. And yeah, I was going to highlight our band. We are the last standing band in Wolf Creek. And so we're very protective of that band, and we're very grateful for Mrs. Hollaboff, who has been the music teacher at the elementary and the band, the junior high band teacher for years and years and years. And so we just always love this time of the year when it becomes performance season. So they did recently perform at the Lacombe Music Festival and at the Seniors Club here in town. And their next big gig is this Thursday at the two schools. And then, hard to believe, but they'll be then preparing for the Blackfalds Days Parade. That'll be in June as well. So lots to look forward to there. And I just want to say too, like, our kids that often join our band often have zero experience with any instruments at all and any musical background. And so our kids go from absolutely no knowledge or skills or experience to being able to play a number of variety of instruments, and how effective Mrs. Hollaboff is at helping kids get to kind of enjoy the gift of music for themselves and sharing it with others. So we also just before spring break, we've got to have fun with our annual talent show. That was just before spring break started, and we had almost a record of performances of, I think it was 13 performances that bedazzled the stage that day, and had all kinds of great performances and great creativity. And then also just we have been a little intermittent this year with our Indigenous education, with our Buffalo clan, just with some conflicts and cancellations. But we were really happy today, actually, that we had some visitors from Musqueam come with their drum and talked with our students and engaged some of our students in getting to be part of a drum session. So that was really lovely to see. So, and yes, coming up here, I see that I missed something that's just above April 17th, but we also have our Life Touch Spring Pictures. Oh, we have anything but a backpack day on that same day. So kids who are going to the intermediate and have siblings coming here, it'll be an interesting morning in their house, I'm sure. We are getting ready for our last round of options. So Q4, quarter 4 options will begin on April 20th. So students will be signing up, doing their their option loading on their Google form this Thursday. So hopefully they're going to hop onto our website and see what the menu is offering for our last round. We also have our parent-teacher interviews, our last one for the year. And this is just on April 22nd from 3 to 6 o'clock. And so please make sure to get on and book your appointments. You can do that through our website or our newsletter. It's a QR code you can scan and go ahead and select the times that work best for you. And then, yes, we have our PD Collaboration Day on the 24th. And also, hard to believe, but as Mrs. Elliott said, we're already starting to talk about things for the last few months and the end of the year. So our final hot lunch orders for the year will be due on April 27th. So please make sure to hop onto our website and check that out. Just a few images to share of some of our highlights here, but also a note, we've been really trying to really reinforce and communicate to our students and our parents just the importance of regular school attendance, and that regular attendance is one of the strongest predictors of student success. And it's, not just with building academic skills and keeping up with their learning, but in building those positive relationships with peers and staff, feeling that sense of belonging and community and connection to the school. And obviously in our school, we are preparing our students for high school and when they really get to sort of think seriously about their future direction. So when you're here, you get to be part of that. And when you're not, I know it creates a lot of barriers for our students. So just really want to accentuate how important it is that our kids are here as regularly as possible. So looking forward to those April showers and May flowers, as you mentioned.
Fantastic, thank you. And the grade 6s from our school got to go watch the talent show, and so I got to hear about it. And something that you do that I think is so fantastic is that you did allow students to submit a video, because sometimes your talent isn't conducive to the school setting. Maybe you're part of a dance group and you can't bring the whole dance group, or you're an amazing skier or snowboarder. So I heard that you do allow them to submit a video, and I think that's amazing, so they can share their talents in different ways as well. So bravo and good work.
Thanks for highlighting that. I should have thought to mention that too, and just how the culture of diversity around our talent show. So it takes a lot of courage for kids to show their personal talents and skills. And when they're able to do it in a safe way with a video, it makes it just so great that our kids can all be part of it.
So great. Awesome. Thank you. And moving on to Kaylee Bowie from the secondary campus here in Blackfalds.
So starting with our highlights of all the fun and exciting things we've got going on, we held a wellness flex the last day before spring break. So instead of students signing up for one of their homeroom or core class teachers to get some extra help, they got to sign up for a fun activity being hosted by one of our staff. So they got to do some karaoke. You can see in one of the photos on our big stage with the awesome lighting. There was an outdoor walk, there was crafts, there was video games and board games and all kinds of awesome things, pickleball in the gym. So I know our students really enjoy that, and we'll be having another one to celebrate Mental Health Week at the beginning of May. We had a grad silent auction and bottle drive last Thursday during our parent-teacher interviews. So it does take a couple of days usually for us to find out the total for the bottle drive. But we do know that our silent auction raised over $1,000 for our grad class. So very appreciative to all of the sponsors who donated items and to all the parents and families who came in and bid on those things. Thank you very much. Our badminton is in full swing. We are hosting the Wolf Creek South competition on April 21st after school, and that is open to spectators. If you want to come in and check it out, you're more than welcome. And then also we have 6 students attending School Reach Provincials in St. Albert next Saturday on April 18th. So that's pretty exciting. We'll see how they do there. And 2 athletes also attending cross country provincials in Camrose on April 25th. Not really normally cross country season, but that had to be postponed from back in the fall. So we are wishing Alex and Ben luck as they go and compete there. And we have had a scholarship package created for our grade 12 students. So this is especially relevant for anybody who has a student graduating with us this year. Mrs. Lapointe has put a lot of work into getting sponsorships from local families and community organizations and putting that together into an application package, which is linked on our website. We are offering a flex session tomorrow for all of our graduating students for them to find out what scholarships we are offering, because a lot of them are new. They're not ones that have been offered at any other school before, and they're specific just to Blackfalds, and making sure that students know what the criteria are if they want to apply. And lastly, we have a new chess club. That was something that came up that was in demand in our student survey. So Mr. Gowden is now offering that Wednesdays at lunch. And then upcoming, April's a busy month. This Thursday, we are hosting the Unified Beanbag Tournament. That was supposed to be in March, but we just postponed it because unfortunately we had very bad weather that day. So fingers crossed there's no more snow for us this week. Should be lots better, but that is open to the public if anybody would like to come and watch. It is running from 10 until 2 in our gym. Next week, we have Brenda Brown from MAD coming in to give a drinking and driving presentation to all of our students. So hopefully they will find that impactful. School council meeting at 7 on April 15th. Everybody is welcome. Would love to see lots of faces there. And same as the junior campus, April 20th, we are starting quarter 4 as well, which only impacts our grade 9s as they'll be starting their last round of options. Our sign-up form went out today to all of our 9s. So the sooner they get all those in, the sooner that we can timetable them into the courses they've chosen. And then new for us as well, April 23rd, we are having a grad wake-a-thon. So pledges and consent are due tomorrow for all the grads that are participating in that. We'll be staying here in the school doing fun activities all night long as a way to raise some money for grad. So I'm excited to see how that goes. And then us teachers will be toughing it out the very next day, April 24th, here at work for our PD day. And that's it for us.
There's just something about sleeping over at your school, which is really fun. My own children had the opportunity, and I've got some tips for you from that teacher, the things they've learned the hard way about having sleepovers. And I think Mrs. Rollington can probably remember that happening at her previous school, and alarms going off at 11 o'clock. That's something you really have to watch for. But how fun for the grads. What a great thing to be doing. That's fantastic. We do have our last slide here, and I'm just highlighting that we have a couple more Iron Ridge collectives, and we want to encourage parents to get involved. This is a way for us to give you some information, and we like our community partners to get involved. And Carla Dancer is here, and she is our school board trustee here for Blackfalds, and she wanted to share a little bit of what are some of the things that she's been doing. How is she, what has she been participating in? What keeps her busy? So she'll just share a few things with us right now about what's keeping her busy with our schools.
Thank you. So April's quite a busy month for us. We're actually doing school tours so we can check out all the schools so that when there's decisions to be made, we kind of have an understanding of what the schools are going through, how their spaces are. So far we've did 2 of the wards. We're in Blackfalds the last day at the end of the month, checking out all the schools there. It's kind of crazy to see how each school is so different. We do have some colony schools, so we've checked them out too. It's kind of neat to see the diversity in all of our schools. We've also had a lot of stakeholder sessions. Tonight's one that's being rescheduled from when we had some not so well weather back in March, and that's with parents. We've also did support staff, stakeholder engagement sessions and student ones, and it's nice to hear what everybody has to say about all the different things and the dual credits with the students and everything. We're also into budget season, and we get to connect with our town councilors tomorrow night in Blackfalds. So it's been a busy few weeks.
That's really awesome. Thank you, Carla, for representing us here in Blackfalds, and keep on keeping on the good battle and all the hard work to support our schools. So we really appreciate it. That's it for today. I will end the recording now, but if you have any questions, anything you want clarification on, please reach out to the administrators from your children's school. We really, really want to engage with our community. So thank you for listening live or for watching the recording.